Imagine spending 7 years of your life, yes, 7 entire years, glued to a cell phone screen. That's the startling reality for the average person who spends about 3 hours a day engrossed in their tiny glowing universe. This adds up to an astounding 7 years over a lifetime. 7 years, it's a figure that's hard to comprehend. It's the equivalent of climbing Mount Everest 70 times or walking to the moon. So let's dive into why this might be a problem. Ever heard of text neck or smartphone thumb? They're not just catchy phrases. Let's talk about John, a typical young adult who found himself suffering from these very real conditions. John loved his smartphone. He used it for everything from chatting with friends to scrolling through social media, watching videos and playing games. But what he didn't realize was the toll it was taking on his health. John began to experience neck and back pain, a constant, nagging discomfort that didn't seem to go away. He was suffering from what we now call text neck, a strain injury caused by looking down at his phone for extended periods. But the problems didn't stop there. John also started to notice a persistent pain in his hand, particularly his thumb. This was smartphone thumb, a repetitive strain injury caused by the constant swiping and typing on his phone. And then there were the vision problems. Hours staring at that small screen led to eye strain, blurred vision, and headaches. John was shocked when his optometrist told him he was at risk for early onset of age-related macular degeneration, a condition usually seen in older adults. These physical health issues can have long-term effects. Chronic pain can lead to other health problems, decreased productivity, and overall reduced quality of life. And vision problems, if left unchecked, can lead to severe loss of sight. But the damage is not just physical. Beyond physical strain, our minds are also at risk. Let's consider a case study of a teenager named Alex. Alex, like many in his generation, is never seen without his cell phone in hand. He's always online, always connected, always available. But this constant connection comes with a cost. Alex's sleep schedule is erratic. He stays up late into the night, scrolling endlessly through social media, watching videos, and responding to messages. The blue light from his phone screen disrupts his sleep cycle, leading to chronic sleep disorders. But it doesn't stop there. Alex also suffers from anxiety and depression. He's under constant pressure to keep up with the digital world, to respond instantly to every ping and notification. The fear of missing out, or FOMO as it's commonly known, is a constant companion. And then there's social media. It's a world where everyone seems to be leading picture-perfect lives, adding to Alex's feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. He spends hours comparing himself to others, which only fuels his depression. In Alex's case, his cell phone, a device meant to connect him with the world, has ironically isolated him. It has become a source of stress, anxiety, and sleeplessness. This is a stark reminder of the mental health consequences that can come from overusing our cell phones. It's clear that our cell phone habits can significantly impact our health, both physically and mentally. So, what can we do about it? You might be asking yourself this question, feeling the weight of the reality we've just discussed. But don't worry, there are practical steps we can all take to break free from this digital stranglehold. Let's start with setting screen time limits. Most modern smartphones have built-in features that allow you to monitor and limit your daily screen time. Use these tools to set a realistic daily limit and gradually decrease it over time. Next, consider using apps that block distracting sites. These apps can be a real game changer. They allow you to stay focused on what's important rather than falling into the rabbit hole of endless scrolling. But what about those times when you're not working or studying? This is where phone-free periods come into play. Set aside specific times during your day, like meals or before bed, when you will consciously put your phone away. And finally, engage in other activities. Rediscover the joy of reading a physical book, the thrill of a workout, the serenity of a walk in nature, or the simple pleasure of a face-to-face conversation. These activities not only divert your attention from your phone, but also contribute to your overall well-being. Remember, the power to change these habits lies in your hands. Literally. So, will you take the challenge?